Hey, what's up? I just wanted to show my physical Vita games. Over the past 6 months, I've collected a pretty sizable collection, but these are the only ones that I own physically. The whole situation with the Vita, a lot of these games don't get released physically at all due to how bad the market share is. I went to Walmart like a couple months ago, and they had like literally one one slot for Vita games. So having a collection of these is actually pretty cool. You appreciate it a lot more than your other physical games since there aren't a whole lot to begin with. The first one I have here is Tales of Hearts R. This is the main game that I'm going to be covering. There's a lot of untapped potential, unexplored, things in this game that I would like to cover. In the event that I get the card funded, this is going to be the main thing that you're going to see. In my opinion, this is one of the best exclusives on the console. It's just a really solid game overall, and unlike a lot of the other games, they're not getting ported. There's a lot of drama going on right now about Tearaway being ported, but they haven't mentioned anything like that for this, so this is still one of the shining stars of the Vita lineup. I have Dragon's Crown. There's not much to say about this since it's on PS3. I really enjoyed this game. It's just got the typical vanillaware problems, really awkward hit stun, just kind of repetitive gameplay, even for a beat 'em up. Your moves are pretty limited. I would hope that they fix that in future games. I also have Ys. I really enjoyed this game. I'm kind of a closet Ys fan. I haven't played too many of them, but the ones that I have I really enjoyed. I beat Ys 7. I got pretty far to the end of Ys Origin, but I got stuck on a puzzle. This game's really cool. It is admittedly very ugly. Apparently, it was not ever meant to be a Vita game. Apparently, Sony approached Falcom and told them, hey, we need more games like this on our Vita, so can you go ahead and just upscale it? That's pretty much what they did. Graphically, I'm not really a big graphics whore, but this game, it's pretty ugly no matter how you slice it, but the gameplay makes up for it. I really like the new things they added. They added like kind of a poverty witch time. If you dodge, you get like slow-mo. It has the flash guards. It has a 3 character system. All the characters are really fun to play, which is rare for games like this. Usually there's a few stinkers, but everybody is really fun. They all have really unique play styles. Some of the trophies are really obnoxious. For one of the first times in the series, it has a new game plus, so there's actually some replay value in this game. Usually in East games, they tend to be pretty lacking in replay value since there's not really any unlockables or anything, but especially no new game plus. So I recommend this game. Like I said, apparently it's getting ported to the PC in China, but they haven't mentioned any kind of localization. So this is definitely one of the other rising stars of the shining stars, rather, of the Vita lineup. The last physical game I have is Tokiden. This is definitely one of the best games on the console, hands down. I'm not really big on hunting games. I never really cared for Monster Hunter. The gameplay was too slow and grindy for me. This game is like a much faster paced Monster Hunter. It's really just fun. I like the advanced mechanics you could do with the weapons. It does get grindy, like all hunting games do at some point. It's mostly for the Matama farming. The drop rate is admittedly terrible. I've heard horror stories of people doing missions like dozens and dozens of times and not getting it to drop. But they are making an expansion for this. They do seem to be improving a lot of aspects. So if you have a Vita, I highly recommend this game, even though an expansion is going to come out. You know how it is with these games. It tends to be, once the expansion comes out, you can carry over pretty much everything. So I recommend getting this game. I think they sell it for like around 25, $30 used on Amazon. It's definitely a good game. I put about 50 hours into it, which is not very long for this kind of game. The netcode is admittedly shitty. It's one of the reasons why I kind of stopped. Suelo and I used to play a lot, but constantly getting disconnected. But hopefully they address those issues in the near future. But anyway, that is my Vita physical game lineup. Once I get a capture card, I'm definitely going to be covering most of the exclusives. I'm not going to hold a camera and show my digital games, but I will go ahead and post photos of those if you want to see what's in store for the future. Thanks for watching. Peace.